What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna head out to the garage and we're gonna continue working on the Mazda Rx7 here. So in the last video, if you saw it, I was just kind of messing around, putting in a seat. But on this episode and kind of any episode going forward, we're really gonna start to try and get this thing into a race car. So I've been kind of thinking about what the best way to attack this is. And with the chassis as stripped as it is, I'm kind of thinking I just continue on that. By that I mean removing all the sound deadening, eliminating whatever weight I don't need from the interior. And by that I mean like brackets, wiring. I'm gonna cut the spare tire recess out. And today I was thinking we start on the engine bay. I'm not gonna do like a show car trim and tuck, but I definitely want to get rid of all of these holes in the firewall, as well as remove some like OEM bracketry like that, and just make it a little bit cleaner. By doing that, I'm just gonna cut everything off with a grinder, weld in some little patches. I'm not gonna make it look perfect, like I said. I'm not gonna worry about things of this nature, you know, that's OEM, it matches on both sides. I think that'll look fine with just a coat of paint. But everything else, I'm gonna try and make it look half decent because, for one, I have to seal up the firewall, and two, I might as well do it nice and spend a little bit of time making it look good. So, let's get started. I'm going to get, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably get a flat disc or a wire wheel and start peeling off some rust and making some templates that we can tack in, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have built an Rx7 or are quite familiar with building drag cars, please subscribe or join the Discord. This is the first drag car I've ever actually built. And again, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm not a builder, so like there's a lot of stuff that I feel I don't know, obviously, and I'm struggling with some things. And I've got a lot of questions I'd like to kind of run off you guys. And again, if you see anything in this video that like you would do differently or maybe recommend, drop that in the comments, and I'll definitely look into it. But let's get into this, guys. Thanks. Okay, so I'm sat here in the engine bay, as you can see. I think what I'm gonna do, step one, is I'm gonna take a cutoff wheel and just cut off anything that's kind of protruding, including all these brake and gas lines that are in my way. And then once I've kind of got everything cut off of the firewall that's sticking off, I'm gonna start taking everything else down to bare metal that is gonna be welded. I haven't really planned or thought about how I'm going to patch these holes. I don't know. Again, I'm not a fabricator, but I'll get there when I get there. So for the meantime, enjoy this, guys.
We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found the love, even the stars.
Well, it is the next day. I got busy and I had to kind of stop working on this last night. But as you can see, I got it ground down to a metal in a lot of spots. Sorry, it's pretty dark in here today. It's a overcast day. But I know I said that I wasn't really going to do too much with this. I was just going to cover or close up some holes. But I kind of lost a little bit of sleep over it. I'm going to take the fenders off, take the front end off, take the bumper off, and then we're just going to assess it because it's going to be hard to make this look nice and paint it if I paint everything else. So I might as well take it all off, right? So I'm going to take it off and then we're going to keep grinding and welding. Thanks.
Blocked your number. It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure. I'm the dysfunction. Just trying to fill a void. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure. I know I'm not on my best behavior, but I stay here anyway. Oh, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. I know I'm not on my best behavior, but I stay here anyway. Oh, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Yeah. Monochrome whistle left known, faded black.
Well, it's a few days later. I believe in the last clip you saw me take off all the body panels, basically forward of the firewall there. And I'm just looking at this, and the frame kind of protrudes out to here, it's the bumper support here as well as the tow hooks. But as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. This is actually very clean for a Canadian car, at least to what I'm used to. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut them flush with the rad support here, the front of the car, and I'll just tube this off at a later date. But for now, so I don't cut myself on that, I'm just gonna get a Sawzall, cut it off. I'm gonna cap it, put some nuts, weld some nuts to the inside of it as well, so I can screw a kind of like a drift style bash bar to it, and then I'm hoping I can skin the front bumper and kind of just set it on there, so that way it's light and it also looks good. But like I've said before, it's never gonna see the road again, so I'm not too concerned about cutting those off. So let's get into it. What's up, guys? So it's actually been a few days, maybe even a few weeks since the last clip. I've actually put quite a bit of work into the car. Might not be able to tell. Cut the back out of it, or started to cut the back out of it. I've just done some trimming. I didn't film that because I was experimenting with YouTube Live, which didn't really work out, to be honest. So I have no footage of that, and I didn't really gain anything by doing that on YouTube Live. So from now on, I'm just gonna keep making YouTube videos. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks, yeah, I gotta start buying some parts because I am getting bored and cutting way too much of this thing out. So once I start getting parts, I'll be putting it all back together. But yeah, sorry about this kind of random ending that doesn't conclude the video, and kind of a random video with just mostly sped up time lapses. But yeah, we're gonna keep working on this thing, like I said, start buying some parts, and hopefully start getting somewhere. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, if you look at our last video about the S10, if you comment I want a free shirt on that video, you enter into a free shirt giveaway, which we will be announcing and picking the winner on December 25th, Christmas of this year. So yeah, check that out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.